Welcome back to Old Charles. Today, we are going to explore the fascinating world of coin collecting and take a close look at the United Kingdom Two Shilling coin from 1966. This coin holds a special place in British numismatics because it represents the final years of the pre-decimal currency system in the UK. The Two Shilling coin, also known as a florin, was first introduced in 1849 as a convenient way to bridge the gap between the shilling and the pound. Over time, it became a staple in everyday transactions, and for collectors it now holds significant historical and monetary value. The 1966 Two Shilling coin was minted during the reign of Queen Elizabeth II and features her effigy on the obverse side. Designed by Arnold Machin, this portrait captures the young queen in a serene and dignified manner, which was widely used on British coins from 1960 to 1984. The reverse side of the coin displays the traditional crowned Tudor Rose flanked by a Thistle, Shamrock, and leek representing England, Scotland, Ireland, and Wales respectively. This design emphasizes the unity of the four nations that make up the United Kingdom and highlights the rich cultural symbolism embedded in British coinage. When considering the value of the 1966 Two Shilling coin, collectors take several factors into account. The most important elements include the condition of the coin, rarity, and whether it is circulated or uncirculated. Coins that are in pristine condition, showing no signs of wear and maintaining their original luster, are highly sought after by collectors. A circulated coin that has been in everyday use will typically show some degree of wear, which can slightly reduce its market value, but it still retains historical interest for those building a comprehensive collection. The metal composition of the 1966 Two Shilling coin is an important aspect to consider. It is made from cupronickel, which is an alloy of copper and nickel. This composition gives the coin a silvery appearance and makes it. Country was still recovering from the effects of the Great Depression and facing the looming threat of World War II. King George VI was seen as a stabilizing figure, and his portrait on the obverse of the coin symbolized continuity and authority. The design of the penny with Britannia on the reverse had been a long-standing feature of British pennies since the 17th century. Britannia represents the strength and unity of the British nation as well as its naval dominance and colonial reach. The seated Britannia design on the 1938 penny was introduced in the early 20th century and remained in use until decimalization in 1971. The 1938 penny was part of the pre-decimal coinage system, where the pound was divided into 240 pennies. These pennies were widely circulated and used in everyday transactions for decades. The bronze coinage was relatively durable, and coins like the 1938 penny often stayed in circulation for many years, becoming worn and sometimes lost or damaged during World War II. Pennies continued to be minted, but metal shortages and economic pressures meant that fewer coins were produced in later years, making certain dates more collectible. Today, the 1938 penny is valued not only for its metal and design, but also for the historical period it represents. It reflects the culture, economy, and monarchy of Britain on the eve of global conflict and offers collectors a direct connection to an era that shaped modern British history. The coin also illustrates changes in minting technology and artistry over time. The Royal Mint in London employed precise engraving and striking methods to produce high-quality coins. The level of detail seen in King George VI's portrait and the intricate design of Britannia demonstrates the craftsmanship of British coinage in the 1930s. The condition of a United Kingdom One penny 1938 is one of the most important factors in determining its value, and collectability. Coins from this era were widely circulated, so many examples show considerable wear, while others have survived in much better condition depending on how they were handled and stored over the decades. A coin in poor condition may be heavily worn, with most of the fine details on King George VI's portrait and Britannia's design faded or smooth. The lettering and date may still be visible, but shallow scratches, dents, corrosion, or discoloration can significantly reduce its appeal and market value. These coins are often still collected for historical interest, but are generally worth only a few dollars. A coin in good to very fine condition will show moderate signs of circulation, but retain clear details on the king's face hair and uniform. Britannia's shield, trident, and waves are still well defined. The coin may have minor marks or light scratches, but overall the design is easily recognizable. These coins are much more desirable to collectors and can fetch a higher price, depending on eye appeal. An extremely fine coin will show only slight wear on the highest points of the design. All major details remain sharp, and the original bronze color is largely intact. Coins in this grade are often sought after by serious collectors and can command a premium in the market. Uncirculated or mint-state coins are very rare. For the 1938 penny, these coins show no signs of wear and retain full mint luster with crisp details on both the king's portrait and Britannia design. The bronze may have developed natural toning over the decades, which can add to its aesthetic appeal. Proper storage is essential to maintain this condition, as exposure to moisture or improper handling can quickly cause tarnishing or corrosion. Collectors often use grading scales such as good, very fine, extremely fine, or mint state to describe the coin's condition and help determine its value. Minor errors such as off-center strikes or double dies can increase the value even for circulated coins, while damage such as cleaning, scratches, or corrosion can reduce it sharply.